Nothing is ever what it seems. Running a business has taught me that it can look like this one day, but other days it can also look like this. Your goals, your dreams, your aspirations never turn out the way you think they're going to turn out. You might be looking for financial freedom. You might be looking for complete freedom. But what does freedom even mean? Nothing is what it seems. I've been really toying with the idea that we always have this preconceived idea of what important milestones or important ventures or things in our life are going to feel like, are going to look like, are going to bring for us, are going to take to achieve. And it's just never what it actually seems to be. Freedom is a big reason why I started my business. I think a lot of people strive for freedom. But what really is freedom? For me, the big one was I was working a job. I felt like I wasn't free because I had to clock into an office. I had to report to people. I had to do all these things. So I always knew that starting a business was something that I had to do, and I really wanted to make happen in my life in order to achieve that freedom and kind of be my own boss, as everyone says. And I had this idea of what it was going to be like, what it was going to feel like. Now that I'm a year into my business, a full year into it, I know that I'm free, but I'm also not. So I don't report to anybody as far as a boss. I can make my own decisions. I have the freedom to go wherever I want in the world, whenever I want, as long as obviously I do the work for my clients that I'm supposed to do, I'm getting paid to do. But I still have to answer to people. I still have to answer to my clients, because they're the ones paying me. I still have to answer to employees or contractors that I use, stuff like that. But there's that element of if I don't want to answer to those people, I don't have to. So I think that's where the freedom comes in, but there's still limitations. What is ultimate freedom? I don't know, I'm still working on it. With the concept of nothing is what it seems, I really just wanted to touch on three main points in starting a business and being a year into business now. So the first one is actually starting the business in the first place. I had an idea of what it was going to be like. I think a lot of people do. They think it's harder than it is. For me at least, when I thought business, it was, I have to come up with an invention, I have to patent it, create it, and then put it out there and sell it and have all these, or pitch investors to get funding and do all these big things. But really a business, all it is an exchange of a good or service for money. So I always like to make the joke, especially when I first started, was I'm not running a business, I'm a glorified freelancer. It's set up as a business, I have a corporation, work with clients, but it's really just me until I started hiring people and having contractors and working with others to kind of fulfill the service delivery side of my business. But I had this preconceived idea of what it was going to be, and in reality what it was very different from that. It was actually just emailed a few people, signed on. Funny enough, the first email I ever sent, the first person I ever sent an reach out email to became my first client, and they're still a client to this day. They paused for a bit and came back. So that was quick, easy, and it was nothing what I thought it was going to be like. The second one is hitting one of those big milestones that you kind of started with it in the back of your mind, what you started your business for, and if I just get to this level, I'll be great. For me, that was a certain income level for a month. I thought when I hit 10K per month, I'm set. Like that's the goal, that's what I want to do. I'll be able to go wherever I want, basically do like travel all the time, work from wherever I want, hire people, all that stuff. Then I actually hit 10K per month and literally nothing changed. I felt exactly the same as when I hit 2K per month or 5K per month. 10K after taxes really isn't that much when you break it down. If you want to pay yourself, then hire people. The 10K runs out pretty fast if you need to buy new equipment, etc. So that was a big one for me where I was like, okay, I guess 20K is the next one. Who knows? When is it enough? And maybe the answer is that it's never enough. And then the third point of this concept that I really noticed was my first year of business. Again, when I was envisioning starting the business, when I actually started the business, I thought, okay, I just got to get a year into business and my life's going to look so different in a year. Thought I'd be, spending more money, whatever. I think it takes a lot more than hitting a certain income level or hitting a certain milestone to really change the mindset you have. That's something that's more deeper from within. So when I hit a year, I'm basically doing a lot of the same things that I did when I first started, which is cold outreach, building the book of clients, networking with people, trying to get more clients, being the face and point of contact with my current clients. The only really difference is some of the service delivery is outsourced from other people. So especially all the video editing, I don't really do much of that anymore. For me, I'm always self-reflecting. It's just the way my brain's worked. I'm always thinking of like the little things and thinking of things in a unique way, or what I think is a unique way. And for me, one that constantly is coming up is that nothing is what it seems. So if I could leave you with anything in this video, is whether you're starting a business, whether you're an athlete, whether you're trying to achieve whatever goal you're trying to achieve, reflect along the way when you hit those goals. How did this affect me? Did it actually change what I thought it was going to change? Does my life look the way I thought it was going to look when I achieved this milestone? And use it as a moment to reflect, because nothing is ever what it seems.